13th of January 2025, Somalia's premier #1 station for news and updates, Dalsan TV's English first edition of the year. I'm your presenter, Abdurrahman Yusuf. When Manchester United fans are happy, the world is happy. Tonight, quite a full bulletin packed for you, lovely viewers. But let's have a look at the stories that are making our headlines first. Somalia seeks Ethiopia's inclusion in AUSOM troop quota after diplomatic breakthrough. Somalia offers $30,000 bounty for Al-Shabaab bomb expert. Somaliland police arrest 2 sons for murdering their mother in Togder. Somali forces and militias retake key Hiran territories from Al-Shabaab. Somalia's Electoral Commission set to unveil national election schedule. President Mahmoud heads to Beledweyne to address political dispute in the Hirshabelle state. Lovely viewers, now let's delve into our full bulletin. Somalia is working to include Ethiopia in the troop quota for Africa Union's new mission in Somalia, AUSOM, according to Deputy Foreign Minister Ali Omar Balad. Balad confirmed the Somali national government has already allocated troops for the mission and identified countries to expected to contribute. However, he explained that Ethiopia's participation remains uncertain as the government works to resolve issues related to troop distribution. Somalia announced that the obstacles to Ethiopia's participation in the new African Union mission in Somalia, AUSOM, have been overcome on the final stage of the composition and size of Ethiopian forces is expected to be sorted out shortly. Somalia previously threatened to expel Ethiopian troops from the Africa Union peacekeeping mission unless Ethiopia renounced its controversial Memorandum of Understanding with Somaliland, the breakaway region of Somalia. Under the terms of the MOU, Somaliland will lease about 20 kilometers of its Gulf of Aden coastline to landlocked Ethiopia's naval force, and in exchange, according to Somaliland officials, Ethiopia will begin a process of considering the official recognition of Somaliland's independence. The development comes after a 2-day visit by Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud to Addis Ababa, during which he held discussions with Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The leaders agreed to mend diplomatic ties strained by Ethiopia's MOU with Somaliland. In a joint communique issued Saturday, the two leaders pledged to restore and enhance bilateral relations through full diplomatic representation. Both leaders emphasized that regional stability hinges on strong cooperation built on mutual trust and respect. Turkey played a pivotal role in mediating between the two sides. Last month, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan facilitated a meeting in Ankara between President Mahmoud and Prime Minister Ahmed, where both parties reaffirmed their commitment to mutual sovereignty and territorial integrity in what is being called the Ankara Declaration. The National Intelligence and Security Agency has announced a $30,000 reward for information leading to the capture of Yusuf Hussein, known as Jerry Arab, a senior Al-Shabaab operative linked to the group's bomb disposal unit. In a statement released on Sunday, NISA identified Jerry Arab as key figure in Al-Shabaab's operation in Banadr region, responsible for the bomb disposal, reconnaissance missions, and planning suicide attacks. The National Intelligence and Security Agency has announced a $30,000 reward for information leading to the capture of Yusuf Mohammed Hussein, known as Jerry Arab, a senior Al-Shabaab operative linked to the group's bomb disposal unit. In a statement released on Sunday, NISA identified Jerry Arab, a key figure in Al-Shabaab operations in Banadr region, responsible for bomb disposal, reconnaissance missions, and planning suicide attacks. The agency stated Jerry Arab was involved in numerous high-profile terrorist attacks in Mogadishu, including bombings at Villa Rosa, the Banadr regional headquarters, Pearl Beach Hotel, the SYL Hotel, Beach View, and 7 prominent restaurants such as Saidka, Jawi, Coffee, Blue Sky, and Top Coffee. NISA confirmed that it has already apprehended several key individuals linked to Jerry Arab, including key conspirators, vehicles used in the attack, and some of his family members. The intelligence agency also revealed that Jerry Arab has been hiding in the Mubarak area of the Lower Shabelle region in the recent days. Somalia's National Independent Electoral Commission announced on Thursday it plans to release a comprehensive schedule for the country's upcoming national elections next week. The speaking at a press conference in Mogadishu, chairperson of the commission, Abdikarim Ahmed Hassan, reaffirmed the commission's commitment to organizing transparent one-person, one-vote elections, a critical step in Somalia's democratic process. Somalia's National Independent Electoral Commission has announced its plans to release a comprehensive schedule for the country's upcoming elections next week. Speaking at a press conference in Mogadishu, chairperson of the commission, Abdikarim Ahmed Hassan, reaffirmed the commission's commitment to organizing transparent one-person, one-vote elections, a critical step in Somalia's democratic progress. Somalia's last one-person, one-vote election took place in 1969, more than 5 decades ago. Since then, the country has relied on indirect polls with broad political consensus on transitioning to universal suffrage. Abdikarim emphasized that the Commission is prepared to break this impasse and facilitate a historic election where Somali citizens directly elect their leaders. The Commission, established in November last year, has faced significant opposition from some federal member states, particularly Puntland and Jubaland, as well as political groups critical of the federal government. Now heading to a controversial story where police in Somalia have arrested 2 men on Saturday accused of killing their mother in Habasle area in the Togder region on December 23, 2024. The victim, Amina Yusuf Ismail, was reportedly murdered by her 2 sons who later buried her. The authorities in Togder launched a swift investigation and the suspects were apprehended. Here's a full story. Police in Somaliland arrested 2 men on Saturday accused of killing their mother in Habasle area of Togder region on December 23, 2024. The victim, Amina Yusuf Ismail, was reportedly murdered by her 2 sons, who later buried her. The authorities in Togder launched a swift investigation and the suspects were apprehended. One of the suspects reportedly confessed to the crime, telling authorities, "I was the first to strike and I was the last to end her life." The murder has left the community in shock. The crime went unreported in the days following the incident, as the victim was buried shortly after her death. It wasn't until later that the details of the crime were revealed, intensifying the community's disbelief and raising questions about the motives behind the act. The case continues to unfold, with local authorities working to gather more information as the investigation progresses. Somali government troops working alongside local militias have seized key territories in the Hiran region from Al-Shabaab militants. The operation marks a decisive victory in the nationwide campaign to dismantle the extremist group's strongholds. The liberated areas include Bera Yabal, Jibibo, Bia Madobe, and Aroso, all located along the Shabelle River. Somali government troops working alongside local militias have seized key territories in the Hiran region from Al-Shabaab militants. The operation marks a decisive victory in the nationwide campaign to dismantle the extremist group's strongholds. The liberated areas include Bera Yabal, Jibibo, Biemadobe, and Aroso, all located along the Shabelle River. These territories, critical to Al-Shabaab's covert operations, lie between the districts of Bulaburti and Helgen, where the group has long maintained a presence. Hiran holds a notable place in Somalia's fight against Al-Shabaab. It was in this region that local communities, tired of violence and extortion, initiated a grassroots uprising against the militants. The latest operation not only reinforced those early efforts, but also highlight the growing partnership between Somali forces and local fighters. The operation in Hiran is part of a broader push to liberate areas still under Al-Shabaab control. Across Somalia, security forces are preparing for coordinated offensives to eliminate the group's remaining strongholds. Key leaders such as the Somali National Army Commander of the War Yusuf Ragi and National Intelligence and Security Agency NISA Chief Abdullahi Muhammad Ali Samboloshe spearheaded efforts in Hiran. Their focus now shifts to western parts of the region, where Al-Shabaab still wields significant influence. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud is set to visit Beledweyne, the capital of the Hiran region, to address long-standing grievances between the local community and the Hirshabelle administration. The visit follows a significant development led by the federal federal delegation that included Army Chief General of the War Yusuf Ragi and National Intelligence Agency or Security Agency NISA Director Muhammad Abdullahi Ali Sambolosh. Federal government of Somalia President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud is scheduled to visit Hiran region to address the long-standing differences between the local community and the Hirshabelle administration. The president's official trip to Beledweyne comes following an earlier visit by a high-level delegation from the federal government to the region that included Army Chief General of the War Yusuf Ragi and the National Intelligence Agency Director Abdullahi Muhammad Ali Sambolosh. The delegation agreed with the Hawadle clan leaders to transfer Beledweyne security personnel to join federal government forces in a bid to stabilize the town and address the governance issues. During the visit, President Mahmoud, together with the delegation, will meet members of the local community to listen to their concerns, especially regarding their power sharing process within Hirshabelle state and related political disputes. The region has been plagued with various security challenges, including clan rivalries among various political factions, armed militias, and clan-based disputes. Federal officials have proposed a centralized security system as a way of fostering stability and improving regional governance. Lovely viewers, the Somalia President Story's visit to Beledweyne region brings us to the end of our bulletin. I wish to thank you for keeping tabs and watching Dalsan TV. Kindly like, subscribe also if you haven't, and share our stories with others. I wish to also thank the Dalsan Media fraternity for making this news edition a success. Have yourselves a lovely night. Be blessed.